Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to Femhead. Today I want to talk about creating daily habits and finding that sweet spot to fit them in each and every day. I have found that having a few daily routine habits has helped center me in this beautiful craziness that life has to offer. I also think there's a certain art to creating and keeping habits, and I like to find inspiration from others that I look up to. I will listen to their daily routines or read their blog posts or videos or whatever it may be, and if there's something that I think would benefit me or that I would enjoy doing, I will snatch that and try to incorporate it into my daily craziness. I have a list of daily habits that I've been trying to incorporate into my life over the past few years, and I have found that choosing a habit is one thing, but then finding a time to do it is another thing. One good thing is I've grown into more of a morning person over the past couple years. I used to be a total night owl and I was rubbish in the morning, but I've grown into a morning person, and I find that those first few hours of morning are when I'm at my best. The issue here is I at first tried to jam all of my habits that I wanted to do, all of my self-love, personal growth sort of things. I try to shove that into the morning. I was just overwhelmed, and so I had to become selective with what I did with my morning and where I could put everything else. What remains in the morning is something I've talked about time and time again. It is a cup of something hot and about an hour with my journals. A recent addition to this routine that I've tried to add is making myself a cup of hot lemon water, sometimes with some ginger, that's really good, or just a glass of lukewarm water to help rehydrate myself from the night of sleep I've just woken up to. Two habits that I am tweaking and trying to find the sweet spot for, and I know and I can feel how beneficial they are to me, but I just struggle with finding a time for them, is yoga and meditation. By the time I'm done journaling, I'm really just itching with excitement to get to work for the day, which is awesome, but yoga and meditation had to find a different place in my day. From there, I tried meditating before I went to bed, but this resulted in me just falling asleep during my guided meditation, which defeated the purpose of meditating altogether, so I couldn't do it before bed. The sweet spot that I've been tinkering with most recently that has been working really well, and while it doesn't work every day, for the most part, it feels like it needs to be somewhere around there, is around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It's usually around this point in the day where I kind of hit a little wall and I need to take a break from work. So instead of popping out another cup of coffee, I like to step away from work completely. So I start off by taking the time to do a 15 to 20 minute yoga routine, and I simply just go on YouTube and find them. There are amazing yoga routines online, and it also takes the excuse of oh, well, it's too cold or it's rainy, or they don't have a class right now. There's not really an excuse. I find that once I am totally zenned out afterwards, this is the perfect time to transition from Shavasana into meditation. After I've sat in Shavasana, laid in Shavasana for a while, I will then grab my phone and click on the Headspace app and press play for my whatever 10-minute guided meditation is for the day. I always come out of that just calmed and refreshed and renewed with a new sense of energy and motivation to continue my workday. Moving into nighttime, I don't have my nighttime routine perfected, and I don't think I ever will. I think it would always be changing and evolving, but I kind of have where I want it to be and where I'm working towards it. I start with skincare, brush my teeth, I put on my pajamas, aka get ready for bed, and from there, in a perfect world, I would pick up a book in bed that I am working on and read a couple chapters, and then from there move into journaling. I don't always do that. I don't have a book I'm reading right now, actually, which kind of makes it difficult. But Michael and I have kind of gotten into the routine of coming together after a day of work and kind of unwinding with a movie or a TV show like John Oliver, and it's just something that we can do together before going to bed. If I ever start having problems with insomnia or falling asleep, I will then cut my electronic use back to about an hour before I go to sleep. But I haven't had issues falling asleep or staying asleep. I've just been tired recently. So in the end, I have found that not trying to jam everything you want to do into one part of the day, when I moved away from trying to make it all fit into there, I was able to kind of spread it out and therefore feel the positive effects of it throughout the day, instead of being I have to do everything within this 2-hour span of time. You don't get to enjoy the benefits as much, and you just kind of end up feeling stressed and rushed and not a good thing. So I would say, be selective about what you want your little self-care, self-love personal growth habits to be, and tinker around with the timing of it, and you will find your sweet spots. And as you can see, I'm not perfect. I don't have some perfect routine, but this is kind of my journey of finding that routine, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm always really interested to hear what other people's routines are, you know, the little oddities of them, how they fit them in, and all of that stuff. So comment that down below. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!